Ooh. Hi.
Closed captioned.
Not very sleek, but he's bright and he's sassy. When you're with him, you better leave your cares behind. It's Herbie. He makes you feel that there's a rainbow waiting just around the bend. And if the chips are down, you know he'll help you to the end. And Herbie's my best friend. My best friend. My best friend.
Well, for your first lesson, you're doing very well, Mrs. Fernstrom.
And no, I'm not nervous one bit. Not the least bit. Not the least. Oh, now, Boris. Boris. Am I doing all right?
Oh, just fine, Mrs. Fernstrom. I'd like you to turn left at the next corner, all right?
Right?
No, left.
Left?
Right. Correct.
Oh, Boris, now you be a good boy and settle down. How can I learn to drive? You know what happens when you don't... Darling. Where do you want me to turn?
It's okay, Mrs. Fernstrom. You already have.
Oh, Boris, can't you see I'm driving? But you be a dear. I've got some doggy candy in the back of my purse. Now, that's all right, Boris.
Of course.
My purse. Oh, sometimes that clasp is impossible. Here, let me help you. See if I can help. Oh, should I be driving?
You could use the practice, Mrs. Fernstrom.
Oh, it's all right. I must have stopped without knowing it.
Well, I think that's enough for today, Mrs. Fernstrom.
Sandwiches for you guys before you go.
Why is Jim taking us fishing anyway, Mom? Who cares as long as we go on Herbie?
He wants to get to know you.
He already knows us.
Well, he wants to get to know you better so he can like you more. He wants to get to know you the way I know you.
I thought you said he wanted to like us.
He does.
Mom, I can't find my blue sweater anywhere.
Right where you left it.
Mom, is this trip really necessary? For me, I mean?
Julie, what are you doing in my red blouse? And don't you dare tell me you're going fishing in it.
Better not say going fishing without it.
Bagsy, you should have seen me drive.
Indeed, madam.
I should have seen me drive.
Mrs. Fernstrom, how's 2:30 tomorrow?
Oh, I can't wait to get back in that darling little car. Bye-bye.
Bye. Herbie sure loves to pamper the senior citizens.
Yeah, almost sounds like he's purring. Or growling. Oh, there you are, Douglas. Should I get the dueling pistols or the arsenic? You know, I've been trying to catch up with you ever since you and your little car broke up my wedding. The dueling pistols.
I'm sure it wasn't to congratulate me.
No, it was to thank you for bringing me to my senses. I'm all out of peace pipes. Why don't I get some coffee? No, you see, Susan wasn't for me. I wasn't for her. What's over is over. No hard feelings, huh? You know, it took me a while to track you down. Like your new place.
Oh, well, this is just temporary. I lost the lease on the other place, and this is all I could come up with at the moment.
Well, life is made up of moments, Douglas. Seize them. It's a good area. You put up a nice little building. Hey, huh? All you need is money. That's no problem.
No problem.
No. Not if you have friends in the right places. No, you just get that contractor started, buy some new cars, unload these antiques.
Well, not all of it. Just, what is it you're talking about, Bigelow?
Douglas, Jim, if I may, money is what Mother and our bank is all about. You want a loan, you got a loan. What are friends for? You let me handle the details, huh?
Well, I'm very impressed and a little mystified, too. Why would...
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this, and there's no sense in deceiving you, right? No. I'm not doing this just for you. I'm doing it for Susan and for those wonderful kids. I always want to be Uncle Randy to them.
Uncle Randy.
Right. Well, see you, Douglas.
Hold it! Herbie, hold it!
He may always want to be Uncle Randy to the kids, but to Herbie, he'll always be... I'm with Herbie.
Well, I'll tell you something, Bo. If he comes through with that loan, to me, he'll always be Uncle Nice Guy.
He's pulled his last trick on me. He stood in my way for the last time, and I'm telling you, Mother, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to get that, Douglas. All right, get him. I want him out of the way.
Take your fingers out of your mouth. I can't understand what you're saying.
I said I'm going to get rid of Douglas and get Susan back.
She isn't worthy of you, Randall.
I know, but I want her anyway. And I'm going to have her.
Oh, Randy.
Now, don't ask Jim a zillion questions or get him to do everything for you. I mean, try to be a little independent. Matthew, do you hear me? I am counting on you.
Okay.
Morning!
Hey, that's Herbie. Hiya, Herbie.
Hi, Julie.
Hey, guys, aren't you going to say hello to Jim?
They'll have all afternoon to say hello. Hello.
I think I'm a little jealous.
Well, don't be. Actually, I have more to say to you than just hello. Short circuit. Something wrong with the horn.
Yeah, well, not as far as I'm concerned. I'm getting more interested in that song all the time.
Lady, that could be the next tune you hear. Right after a certain loan department plays We're in the Money.
Happy fishing.
Well, I know there's a lake around here somewhere.
Wow, who's there? Nobody ever.
No, that doesn't go in there. Maybe this, I thought this one fit together. I think it goes over. No, here, I think I've got it here now. No, that doesn't work. I had these together once, I know that, No, here, I remember, here we go. Hang on now, Ruth. We're gonna start having a good time any minute now.
I think you're right.
Hi, Julie.
What a surprise! How come I'm not as surprised as you are, Jason?
Well, I guess I did mention we were coming up here.
Nice going, Mr. Douglas. The best way to a woman's heart is through her kids.
Class dismissed, Jason.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
You're not only dismissed, Raymond, you're off key.
Oh, come on, Mr. Douglas, I'm only kidding. Is it all right if we take Julie for a spin around the lake?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we were going to fish.
We'll have her back before you figure out how to bait the hooks. Bye-bye. Thanks, Mr. Douglas.
Bye.
Well, at least the three of us will catch some fish. If I can get these poles together.
I got one together. You see, you slide this back so you can attach the reel. And then the line goes through these, and then the hook goes on. Can I have it? Sure.
Well, apparently this isn't your first time to go fishing.
No. My dad used to bring me up here when I was little.
I bet you and your dad had some good times together, huh?
Yeah. Some. That was before he went away.
We're going to have some good times together, too, Matthew. We're going to start today.
Sorry about your hat.
Well, that's okay. I'll get it.
Going down fast.
Well, there's plenty of other hats.
What about poles?
Well, maybe I can reach it.
Listen, you keep it up and Mom will never be able to hook Jim. Why not? I almost did.
Oh, I can't reach it. I'm in no mood for an icy swim. Hey, I got it. Matthew, hang on to Herbie's bumper. And grab my belt. Come here, Robbie.
Hey, what a neat idea.
Yeah. Just stretch out. Hang on. Hang on, Matthew. Okay, Robbie, stretch out. Further. Attaboy! Good.
Thanks, Herbie. Don't thank Herbie. Thank Jim. I'll thank him if they'll untangle my line.
Why not?
Is there anything else? Yeah, why don't we ask Jim if they can go out in the boat? I don't know. We're not supposed to ask him a zillion questions. Mom said to be independent. Let's just take the boat ourselves.
Thanks, Herbie, but I can do it myself. I think.
Can I ask him something? Just one question. What now? Where are we sinking? There's a hole in the boat.
Okay, so you know the SOS. Save it for something important.
I can't stop it. Darn it. How can we call Jim? You know what Mom said. But I'd rather be alive than independent.
Herbie, I'm not in that... Oh!
You guys come back here!
We can't. We're sinking.
What are you doing out there anyway?
Don't panic.
Help!
Relax, don't panic.
Hurry, Jim, help! I can't swim! Hurry, Jim! Hurry! We're sinking! We're not gonna make it!
Just relax now, it's okay.
Please, hurry, Jim! We can't stop the
Stay right there now, don't panic. I mean, just a little bit late.
Jim, we're not gonna make it! Jim! Where is he? Where's Jim? I don't know. He's drowning worse than we are. Help! Help, somebody!
Thanks, Herbie. I needed that.
Come on, Jim! Hey, Jim, all right! Come
boys. I'm coming.
Here! Hey, I'll run!
Hang on. Wait a minute.
Maybe this will help you.
Oh!
Maybe it won't. Come on, Jim! Keep swimming! Come on! Hey, Jim, all right! Come on, Jimmy! Do it! Come on, hurry! All right. I never saw anybody swim like that before.
And I hope you never will again. Let's go.
Could you guys go a little faster?
Wish we had gone fishing.
Well, this isn't exactly being back in a few minutes.
Relax. At least they're having a good time.
But I was supposed to be having it with them.
You're having it here. Having a good time. Having a good time. Oh, there. Boy. Oh.
Thanks for rescuing us.
My pleasure.
Would you just do us one more favor? Please don't tell Mom.
I'm not going to tell anybody anything until I... Gee, stop chattering.
Maybe we could build you a fire.
Oh, no. No, I don't want to have to call the fire department. I just want to go home.
Hey, wait a minute. What about Julie?
Julie? Oh, you guys stay out here and just watch out for her, okay? I'm going to try to thaw out in here. Oh, thanks, Herbie. So far, you're the only kid that's not causing a problem.
And furthermore, if Douglas gets this loan, it seems you're really putting him in business.
In isn't what I had in mind, Mother.
Famous driving school.
May I speak with Jim Douglas?
Well, he won't be back till very late, if at all. May I help you?
You just have.
Is this Mr. B... Hello?
Mr. Diaz, please. He's one of your motor vehicle inspectors. Mr. Diaz, this is Randy Bigelow. At the bank, I spoke to you about that loan for the famous driving school. Yeah. Could you meet me there as soon as possible? Good.
Well, you guys got home a little early.
We drove fast.
Was it fun?
I'll talk to you later, Susan.
Wait a minute. Why are you leaving? What's the matter? Where are all the fish? Didn't anybody catch any? Why do you look like you got caught in a shower?
Because he's the one that went in the lake.
With your clothes on?
How else could he save us from drowning? Look, you were the one who wanted to take the boat. You were the one who untied it. Yeah, well, I didn't know it was leaking.
Just a second. You took the boat out without Jim?
You didn't want us to ask him a zillion questions.
You've asked him at least one.
Fortunately, I'm a very good swimmer.
Well, I don't believe any of this. Julie, I hope you didn't have anything to do with this.
I didn't, Mom.
She didn't. She wasn't even there.
What?
Well, Jason came by and...
Look. We got home safely now. There's nothing to worry about.
Oh, I'm worried.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to you later.
Will you? Ever? Bless you.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Why don't I believe that? Hold it. Thanks a lot, gang.
We're really sorry, Mom. I mean, we were just trying to get to know him, like you said. Yeah, we got to know he's a funny swimmer.
Oh, great. Two of you got to know him too well, and the other one not at all.
I got to know him on the way home, Mom. He's the strong, silent type who grinds his teeth a lot.
If Jim were here with our other car...
My fault. You know, it'd be a shame to have the loan turned down because of bad timing. Oh, don't pay any attention to this car, Mr. Diaz. They never use it. It doesn't even run. I wouldn't want you to think they were doing anything illegal.
Illegal? Are you kidding? The other car's our main one, and it's perfect.
From my friend's mouth to your ear, Mr. Diaz. An excellent car, even for its age. What is it, 49, 50,
A 63.
63? It's amazing, and it still runs. See, I wouldn't want Mr. Diaz to think he was dealing with an old broken-down clunker.
It's passed every inspection the DMV has ever given it.
Of course. Of course. Well, I'd hate to think I'd said something that'd get you and Douglas into trouble.
Well, maybe I should look into it. A 1963, huh?
Oh, dear, I have said something wrong, haven't I? I wish there was something I could do to vindicate myself.
Well, Herbie can for sure. Boy, am I glad to see you.
Jim, what a blessing you're here.
Mr. Diaz from the DMV.
Oh, Mr. Diaz, the Department of Motor Vehicles. Well, it's about the loan. Oh, well. The loan, yes. I know it's about the loan. Well, inspect away, Mr. Diaz. You'll find the brakes and the steering, tires in perfect condition.
We're gonna need a lot more space for all these new cars.
For that loan, we're going to have it.
Had to come back, didn't you, you miserable old relic?
Big one.
Oh,
You...
no! Herbie!
Well, what do we have here? A very bad oil leak, faulty brakes, and it looks like your engine needs an overhaul.
Mr. Diaz, I can explain this whole thing.
You'll get the chance, Mr. Douglas, but until then, I'm going to have to close down your school.
Kid, now you had your turn with Jim. Let me have mine. Hi.
Hi.
Come on in.
Thanks.
I'm so glad to see you. I mean, I thought after this afternoon you might have lost my address on purpose.
No. This afternoon was nothing.
Nothing. In my book, you got the Hero of the Year award.
Yeah, well, I feel more like Laurel and Hardy, both of them.
Well, great. Then you can make me laugh twice. One, by telling me that the loan came through, and, well, anything else that comes to mind.
I'm afraid what's coming to mind, Susan, isn't all that funny.
No loan.
No business.
What?
Well, the bank sent a guy from the DMV around to recertify the cars for the loan. He ended up closing the whole school down.
But why? How could he do that?
It's easy. All you need is a little authority and a pencil. Oh, boy, And it wasn't one of Herbie's better days, either. Seems like everything comes at once. But don't you worry about it now. I'll take care of it.
We'll take care of it. We are together, aren't we?
Well, that's the thing, Susan. There's a lot that needs straightening out.
Just wait a minute, Jim. Maybe there's something that we should straighten out right now. Are we together or not?
Well, of course, but after what happened today...
But after what happened? I mean, your business or my kids?
Your kids.
Yeah, you remember the lake and the Loch Ness monsters?
Susan, that's forgotten.
Well, not by me it isn't. I mean, you couldn't wait to get out that door.
I was wet and cold.
The only thing cold was your feet.
Now, wait a minute.
I mean, you're just not ready to give up your bachelorhood for 3 kids.
Now,
Let's
wait.
be honest.
Do I have anything to say about this? It's
Well,
the bachelor.
a lot of excuses, you know, and it seems to me that you have
Excuses?
a lot of
Maybe
them.
I should bring the sign over that says out of business.
You know, my mother told me I was going to have a tough time getting married with 3 kids, but I'll tell you something, I wouldn't give them up for anything. Not anything.
I'm not asking you to give them up, Susan.
Well, nobody's asking me to bring them along.
All I want you to do is put it on the back burner. That's all I'm saying, honey.
I'm sorry, our future is not a pot roast.
Look, it's been a big day. And I don't mean what happened at the lake. As far as I'm concerned, that's forgotten. Almost.
Well, as far as I am concerned, you can take your bachelorhood and your runny nose, and you can go home, and I have 2 words you're just gonna love. One is good, and the other is bye. Well?
I guess Jim's still mad about Blake. Yeah. It's all my fault. That's what your mom said. You know, when I was little and Dad came home, he didn't want to stay either. All I asked him was how long he was going to be here. Anyway, Bachelor doesn't want to marry 3 kids. Why not? Haven't you ever heard of 3's a crowd? We're too much of a crowd. Then let's get rid of Julia. It'd be better for Mom to get rid of the one who caused the trouble. She said she wouldn't get rid of any of us. Nah, but if she wants to get married, somebody better give her the chance.
I don't know when we'll open again, Miss Fernstrom. The inspector that closed us down suddenly went on a vacation.
Oh, but I was doing so beautifully in my little Herbie.
I know.
Oh, I can't learn to drive in this battle wagon. Oh, they can't do this to me.
Yeah. Well, I wish they hadn't done it to me either.
I know, I know. Oh, I wish there was something I could do. Take the tank and take Bagley. Oh, don't look so indignant, you old fossil.
Well, excuse me, Bagley. Thanks anyway, Miss Fernstrom. I think I'm just going to be taking a vacation, too.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I hate to say this, but there are a lot of good schools around.
Oh, we'll see.
There goes a good customer and a dozen good recommendations.
No luck at the DMV either, huh?
They're looking into it.
Well, I wish you'd look into Herbie. I can't get him to budge. Brakes are locked or something.
Oh, Herbie. I'll take care of him, Bo. Why don't you keep working on this clunker? You can't take these things so hard, Val. Now snap out of it. You made a mistake. I forgive you. You're no different from anybody else. Pouting won't help. Don't be such a crybaby. Now knock that off. You know, you're forgiven, so just face up to it like a man. There. Okay. Now that's better. That's much better.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been trying to call you.
Yeah, I've been out.
Look. Look, see? No cold.
I'm thrilled.
But it's chilly enough around here to get pneumonia.
Jim, have the boys been by here?
Matthew and Robbie? No.
I went by school to pick them up, and they're not there.
Have you tried home?
Of course, they're not there either.
Maybe they stopped off somewhere.
No. The boys never go anywhere after school without telling me. It's a rule.
Well, I wouldn't worry, Susan. I'm sure they'll be okay.
Yeah, thanks for your reassurance.
Herbie, hold it. Now, hold it, buddy. Don't you go anywhere. You just slow down. Those kids will show up. You know, boys, you were a kid yourself once.
Hear that? New plugs, new points, new carburetor. Same old car, but I'm getting closer. What's the matter?
Oh, Susan dropped by. Her kids didn't come home from school.
Hope it doesn't mean trouble. I ran off to hop a freight one day after school. Cops brought me home. Dad and I had a long talk.
Okay, Herbie. We'll call her as soon as we get home. Or maybe we'll go by there, like you say.
Unit 43, Unit 43. A 782 in progress at the corner of Maple and Montiero. Proceed code 3. Please proceed with further description.
Last seen wearing brown corduroy pants and a dark-colored jacket.
That's a Roger, Unit 14. To all units. Unit 14 reports 2 runaway juvenile Caucasians last reported seen on Euclid Avenue.
Their grandparents live in Des Moines. I don't think they'd be going there.
What about Randy's?
No, I've already tried. He hasn't seen him.
Are you a friend of the family?
I hope so.
I don't know what to do.
The best thing for you to do is to stay right where you are, in case they call. Thank you.
Please let them call.
We'll find them, Susan. Julie, look out for your mother. I think I'd feel more comfortable out looking. Herbie. Bo, if you can get that clunker running, would you pick me up at Susan's? We're going out looking for the kids. One of us has already started.
Come on, can't you move any faster? Sure, but my legs can't. We'll try. My foot hurts. I think I have something in my shoe. Okay, we'll stop. All right, which foot hurts? Neither one anymore. Sure is lonely out here. Guess we're the only ones running away today. Probably. Do you think Mom misses us? Maybe, but she'll get over it. I hope I do. How long do we stay away? Well, when Mom and Jim get married, then we'll go back. You mean we'll ruin the marriage? I hope not. I wouldn't want that to happen again. I'd stay away forever if I thought that was going to happen. Come on, the cabin isn't much farther. Boy, I thought running away would be fun, but it's nothing but work.
Okay. You
guys, we're gonna really have to move out. I told your mom would be home at 5 o'clock. What?
This isn't time.
Oh, Johnny. You know, you can help by sometimes tying your brother's shoe when you see it like this.
Come on. We're staying in this creepy place only for the night. Then we'll decide what we want to do in the morning. Let's decide now, then we don't have to go in.
Look, I didn't want to have to bring you here in the first place. Now, if you're going to be a pain, I'm going to make you go home.
I could never get that far. I can't even believe I got this far.
Well, are you coming in, or are you going to stay out there all alone?
I wish there was another choice. Wow. Boy, if anybody ever lived here, they sure were messy. Wow! Whoa! Hey, come on.
First time I ever came out of one of those places without losing at least $5.
Yeah. I'd pay a lot more than that if we could find those kids.
Well, the clunk is running smooth. Maybe our luck will do the same.
Uncle Randy just had to come. Well, of course I've contacted Mother. You know how much you and your dear ones have always meant to her.
Didn't have much luck with Jim's loan.
Out of my lasting regret. But how were any of us to know, especially poor Jim, that well, he was risking his students' lives with that car of his. But of course we have more pressing concerns right now, don't we, dear? Susan, Julie, if you could possibly conceive where those boys might be, I mean, use your imagination, let your minds do the walking, as it were.
Randy, the police have already been here.
Incompetent bureaucrats and brass buttons. What do they know? Now, could they be at their grandparents, other relatives, friends?
They asked every one of those questions.
Well, no one ever said they were completely incompetent. Now, there are other ways. Now, don't worry, Susan. We'll find those kids if it takes every resource at my mother's command.
What's that noise?
It's probably just an old tree branch scraping up against the house.
What's that?
It's just an old loose board or something. Now look, if you're gonna keep me awake all night, I'll make you go home.
When? Right now. Whoa! Come on! Why don't you open it? Trying. You don't have to try anymore.
Burglary in progress. Liquor store, 4th and Main. Attention all units. 2 juveniles fitting the description of the runaways were last reported seen on Euclid Avenue at 6:15 p.m.
It was over 3 hours ago. Kids. Man, they'll break your heart. Or make you laugh. You know Travis? Sure. He took his kids fishing today. You know what the youngest one caught? A hat. A fishing hat.
Help! Somebody help us! I'm tired. We've got to get out of here. wind. Since when does the wind go beep beep? Sounds like Herbie. Hey, it is! Help! He went by us.
Hit it again. Come on, let's get going.
I just wish I knew where.
Well, think now. Where would they be? What do they like to do? You had them up at the lake getting to know them better. You must have learned something.
You know what I just learned, Bo?
What?
As a mechanic, you're a pretty good detective.
He's coming back! I knew Herbie'd save us. Help! 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 Come on, louder! I can't! Help! He's passing us. They're coming back! They're pursuing Herbie! Damn, help! We can't get out! The door's stuck! Get us out! Get us out! Keep going, Jim! What happened? I guess I couldn't get in.
You think we ought to go around the lake again, Jim?
No, I don't think we could have missed them. Let's try over by Riverton Forest.
Well, I guess I'm a better mechanic than I am a detective.
Well, it was worth a try.
What's wrong? What are we stopping here for? What's wrong?
Nothing. In fact, it may be right.
Make that definite. I'll tell you what's definite. I'm confused.
Matthew! Robbie, where are you?
Jim! Over here, Jim! Over here! Hurry, we can't open the door! Jim, we're in here!
Hang on, I'm coming.
Over here! Help, Jim! Jim!
Oh,
Boy, are we glad to see you.
not nearly as glad as I am to see you.
I wasn't scared at all. I knew Jim and Herbie'd find us.
Jim, Herbie, and a broken-down clunker.
Well, first thing in the morning, we're going to have a little talk about running away.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
I'd like to have a little talk about running away right now.
running away from the truth. Never works. Which is what I might have been doing. Maybe that episode at the lake shook me up a lot more than I wanted to admit to myself. I know Matthew was shaken up by a whole lot of things. Otherwise, he never would have wanted to run away from home. But you know something? When I realized that you guys were missing, that's the kind of shaking up I never want to feel again.
Well, then you're gonna stay? Really stay?
Well, if your mother's willing. I'd like to ask her to marry me.
She's willing.
So am I. Me too.
Well, I might as well make it unanimous. If you really want it.
We do.
This car is a jewel. As far as the DMV and I are concerned, absolutely no problem.
I could have told him that.
I'm very relieved to hear that, Mr. Diaz.
Well, Mrs. Funstrom, I guess there's nothing standing in the way of the bank loan now, huh?
Sign it, you young Scrooge, or shall I twist a few more arms?
I'm, sorry about the inconvenience, Jim. I hope this makes up for it.
Ah. Well, thanks, Randy. I do hope that someday we here at Famous Driving School will find a way to show our gratitude.
Oh, I'm sure you'll think of something.